Cetaphil Sheer Hydration Body Collection.
Hey trainers, welcome to Geekly Kingdom. I am so excited for today's show. Today is Pokemon Day. We are celebrating 25 years of Pokemon. Oh my gosh, do I feel old. My name is Eric Wolf. I am your host today. How are you guys doing? We are joined today by our friend Spencer from Japan. What's up, Spence?
I did not get to catch them all. I'm sad.
And today we have a very special guest. You guys know him from WDWNT Plays. Give it a round of applause for Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hi, everybody. Good to be back. I am always down for Pokemon. I've been down for Pokemon since Pokemon Blue, and I got the VHS in the mail from Nintendo Power. So I couldn't miss today.
You kids. I've been down for Pokemon since Pokemon Green.
Oh, since Pokemon Green. What? Guys, today
we
is
didn't get Pokemon Green.
Today's like an all boys club here. We got cue that High School Musical 3 song, The Boys Are Back. We're gonna be doing this today. Jelly won't be joining us today, but Jelly, we hope you are doing good where you are, and we miss you.
The best part about this show, though, is that with Jilly gone, I can make fun of her as much as I want, and she can't do anything.
She won't know. Yeah, right. You know she's going to know.
Unless she watches
I'm kidding,
the show.
of course.
Yeah.
Your Slack message is just about to go off right now.
I know she's watching. Jilly, you know that I'm not going to do that to you.
Guys, I wanted to start off the show. Yesterday, the Pokemon Company did a Pokemon Direct, and if you guys don't know what that means, they basically do these Pokemon like digital, I guess you can say, like conferences, I guess is the best way to say it. And they're basically just showing us what's coming up next for the Pokemon Company. And they did this amazing 25-year montage that I wanted to play. There is not going to be any music to it, so if you guys don't hear music, don't worry about that. That is on purpose. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because I saw it yesterday and I was so nostalgic. It was so fun.
Yeah, that was a trip down memory lane.
Right? So let's get that in here and let's.
I haven't actually seen this yet.
Let's watch. You haven't seen it? Well,
Did
hey.
you not watch it? Did you not watch the Direct, Spencer?
I woke up. No, it was at midnight. I went to bed.
Oh.
And then I woke up in the morning and the news was already all over the place.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's play this, and we can talk over it. We can, if you guys see anything from your, Pokemon history, let me know.
All of it. I can preface that, but I
Right?
was there from the beginning. Yeah, all of it is.
It's so fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have had every single game except for 1996 on the green.
Yeah,
We didn't get green here, but I do remember the link cable and the
Pokemon cards. The
and
anime.
anime.
I remember
I've heard
every
one.
morning before school.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
and for some
Pokemon
reason, the first
Stadium.
episode of Hello Pikachu.
Hello,
not exactly.
Pikachu. I don't
See, that's
remember
what I
what
like,
this
though.
is.
That was the Pocket Pikachu.
This-
It was a Tamagotchi with Pikachu.
Oh.
That was
Pinball.
Yeah,
And Pinball was a Japanese game.
Well, pinball I had.
but we got it. We got
Yeah,
it.
we had pinball.
We
Oh,
had
really?
pinball.
Which one am I
Yes, we
thinking
did.
of that
And
was
it
more
rumbled.
Japanese?
Yeah, it rumbled.
This, we might not have had
Oh,
the
yeah, you
mobile
could trade-
adapter.
You could trade in Crystal in Japan with your cell phone at the time. I remember that.
I don't think we got that. I had an e-reader.
Yeah, we
I
did.
sold it
That
now,
was a
but
Japan thing.
e-reader was
Pokemon
not
Sapphire.
That
Sapphire was my first video game ever. Like
Oh,
in
nice.
my whole life.
cool. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Wireless adapter I had, but at that point everyone had moved on to. I remember the Pokemon race games getting that Pokemon swiping game getting a lot of flack. So it's good that they didn't shy away from even some of the misses in this compilation.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, so
Diamond and Pearl. That
Yeah.
was my childhood right there. Was Diamond and Pearl and Heart
they're
Silver.
remaking.
Those games.
You see
Oh,
this? I don't
hardcore, I had
remember. This seems cool
Oh,
though.
you don't remember? You don't remember this?
I don't-
really?
I don't
This
remember
is
the
another
QR
Japanese
coin.
thing, probably.
The rotation battle is not. The rotation battle we got.
No, the QR thing. Everything
QR
weird
coin.
that you don't remember is probably only a Japanese thing. They do
You're-
a lot of
you're-
stuff only here.
You might be right. I don't remember the QR coin or the Pokemon typing keyboard.
Yeah, the QR coin looked very much something that they would do over there.
Yeah. And then this is where after Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is where it ends for me. I never played Sun and Moon. I never played Sword and
Oh,
Shield.
I love Sun
did.
and Moon.
I remember
love
being
Sun and
super
Moon.
hyped in middle school when they finally announced Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's what pushed me to finally get a 3DS, was those games.
Pokemon Shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
And then
yeah.
everyone plays
Oh,
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon
Everyone
Go.
Everyone still plays Pokemon Go in Japan. That's still a thing here.
That's awesome.
I love Sun and Moon. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I like Sword and Shield too. A lot of people don't. I don't know
Oh.
why. I like
See,
Sword and Shield.
See, I love Let's Go. I don't know why Let's Go gets so much
I like
hate.
Let's
I think
Go.
it's fun.
I like it too.
And
If I can fanboy for a moment, there has not been a single Pokemon game that I've disliked.
Okay. Hey.
There's not been a single game where I'm like, oh, this is go back to the old formula, or
Uh-huh.
this is like too new or not new enough. I love it all. We don't have the brushing game here, I don't
Pokemon
think.
Smile. Like, so I remember that. I remember them announcing that, and I was like, honestly, it's not for us. But that's so cool. Like, if you have a kid.
Yeah.
yeah. And you know, I just for Sun and Moon, I never felt the Tokyo Pokemon Center.
Oh, I
I never felt
know.
motivated, really.
Dreams.
I'm seeing so much stuff I've just like seen around Japan in this like little flash montage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is sped up just a little bit. Hopefully we can get away with it.
I just never felt motivated to buy Sun and Shield and Sun and Moon and Sword and
Moon
Shield.
and Sword and Shield.
I never felt motivated to buy them, but with Let's Go, I saw that and it just immediately clicked because it took me years until I played Fire Red and Leaf Green for monetary reasons because, you know, I was a kid and didn't have money.
Uh-huh.
So when I finally got to have, like, for real playing one of the Kanto games on my actual console, it was really fun for me. And I was hoping, I'm not going to lie, I was really hoping that the announcement yesterday was going to be Let's Go Gold and Silver.
Yes.
I've been waiting for that game. I need them to make that game.
I wouldn't mind if they made that game, but
Yeah.
I also am psyched for the Diamond and Pearl remakes because I have very fond memories of almost every Pokemon game. I remember I picked up Silver on the way back from my grandparents' house one day when we went on vacation. There was Sapphire. I remember if I can get personal for a second, when I got out of the hospital the first time, when I went into the mental hospital, Sun and Moon was like right there for me when I got out.
Nice.
So that was really big to me. When I went in the hospital for my tumor in my chest, my parents bought me Let's Go Eevee. So I played that on my I played that while I was in the hospital. And so it just Diamond and Pearl, we went down to the New York, me, my wife, my yet-to-be wife at the time, and two friends, picked it up in the morning. We went to a diner, and we played Diamond and Pearl while eating breakfast at this diner. And then we played it all day on the train, going into the New York Nintendo store. And there was a whole big deal there. So I have so many memories of Pokemon. Cool. Pokemon's been a big part of my life forever.
That's so good.
I can jump in on this too. I got Sapphire when my parents got me a DS for my 6th birthday, I think. They didn't really understand the difference between GBA games and DS games. They just saw Nintendo. So they got me 2 GBA games because they were cheaper. And it took me a while to... And also, this was the time when like everyone was paranoid about the internet, and they saw internet on these games, and they were like, "Oh, well, we can't have our child on the internet." So they got me GBA games, and they got me Sapphire, and then some movie tie-in game. I can't even remember, but I played the heck out of Sapphire for months and months and months, and I begged and begged and begged my parents when Diamond and Pearl were announced, because I saw commercials on TV because I was 7. I begged them to get it for me for my birthday. For my 7th or 8th or something birthday, they got me Pokemon Diamond. And I just remember playing it endlessly again, over and over. And like that became a thing for a few years, is that whenever my birthday would come around, they'd get me whatever new game and whatever new Pokemon game there was. So that's how I got Heart Gold and Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2. And then once I started earning money, that just ended. But I remember really fondly, like in 2007, when I was in Oklahoma for a little while, they had this really bad ice storm, which is like a snowstorm, but with ice.
Yeah.
And the power was out for like a week. And I remember when the power was out and I was out of school, I was just playing on my DS nonstop, because it had amazing battery life, just playing Pokemon Sapphire all day and then charging it in my stepdad's car and then playing some more. Just all day I'd be playing Pokemon. It was I have so many fond memories when I was little of playing Pokemon.
Yeah. My first game was I don't honestly remember, and my mom probably still has them, but my first one, I want to say, was Red. I had Red. I didn't get Blue.
Yeah, you only got
Remember
one back
it
in the
for
days.
that.
Yeah, back in the days, it wasn't like getting both of
Back in the day,
these.
you only got
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Yep.
now that I'm adult, I have both sword and shield. Like I bought both of them. But when you were a kid, you only got the one,
Yup.
and you had to find someone else in your Boy Scout troop who had red or blue.
And then like back then, it was one of these like, so Pokemon was brand new. So unless you really knew, you just looked at Charizard and you looked at Blastoise and you're like, man, which one's cooler? Like you didn't know
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
Pokemon, like not regional Pokemon, but Pokemon that are only exclusive to one or the other. Like you didn't know any of that. But then like the more that you played, you're like, wait a minute, there's Pokemon missing. Where are these Pokemon?
I do remember, again, I'm such a Pokemon nerd. It's been so long. Nintendo Power had a special insert. They had a special insert that was like a player's guide, like for the first couple of moments of the game up to like the first or second gym.
Yes.
And I remember that it was before the game came out, and they said Sandshrew was only in blue, and that's why I got blue, because Sandshrew is like a
Nice.
little anyone who doesn't know, he's like a little armadillo, and I love armadillos.
That's
And
so good.
and he's still one of my favorite Pokemon to this day. He's probably my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, the Sandshrew and Sandslash.
Nice.
And so Nintendo Power told me early on that I didn't know what other Pokemon, but it just said, what was the red one? Was it Mankey? I don't remember who was in the red versus who was in the blue, but I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember, man.
Sandshrew was in the blue, so that's why I got blue.
That's so good.
I'm with Wolf on this. I would go with my parents to Walmart, and I would just see it on the shelf. I'm like, that one looks awesome, and I would make.
I remember getting it for my birthday. Man, and going to Toys R Us. And back then they had like Toys R Us bucks. So I remember
Yeah.
Jeffrey Bucks.
yeah, I remember trading those in to get the game. Like, so good. So good. I'm only a Gen 1 and Gen 2 person. I care most about Gen 1.
Am I the nerdiest one here that I've played every generation?
I think so.
I think I've not. I feel old.
But hey,
I'm
that's the
Gen
name of this
2.
show, Geekly Kingdom. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, Wolf is like covering the bottom end because I'm Gen. I don't care about Gen 1. I think they don't really hold up as well even against Gen 2. I'm Gen
Gotcha.
2 to Gen 6 person, and then Scott's got us covered for Gen 7 and Gen 8.
Yeah.
I do. I love I have a favorite Pokemon from every generation, and like look at Rowlet. What a cute starter from Gen 7. Like I think he's one of my favorite grass starters is Rowlet from Gen 7. And then in Gen 8, I love ground Pokemon, and I love Sandaconda. I don't know if anyone knows Sandaconda, but it's just like a snake that's all coiled up, and it spits out sand from its nostrils. And there's Pokemon I love in every generation. You know, everyone's like, oh, they're running out of ideas. I'm like, well, you look at any generation and you have your stupid Pokemon. Like, look at like everyone points at, well, I don't want to say because we have this Pokemon coming up in later segment. But people point to this Pokemon and that Pokemon in later generations, and they're like, oh, this is so dumb. Look at Seal. He's a literal seal, and his name is Seal. Like, that's not special, and he's from Generation 1. Or Magnemite is just a bunch of magnets. Like, it's not, every generation has their Pokemon, or Grimer, where it's just literally a pile of goo. You know, there's every generation. And again, I'm not trashing anybody's favorite, but
No, but hey,
every generation has a Pokemon where it's like they went a little easier on it.
Yeah.
Not every Pokemon is going to be the Charmander line.
Uh-huh.
You know? But every generation of Pokemon has something special in it, I believe.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. And it's funny because, like, I tell my roommate all the time, I'm like, I don't care about these. Like there's the one that him and I love to talk about is the name slipped, but it's the garbage.
Garbodor.
Yeah.
Garbodor.
That one. I'm like, no. And he just loves that one.
Trubbish. Trubbish and Garbodor. Yeah, I have to admit that's probably another one of my least favorite of that generation. I don't even remember which generation it was, but it got a Gigantamax form, so someone likes it.
That's
just bigger garbage.
That's my thing. That's kind of been one of my things about not playing after Gen 6 is just I keep looking at the new Pokemon they release, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I feel like after almost 1,000. Well, no. There's certainly good ideas, but it just doesn't feel like how it feels like the dynamic is switched. Because in a lot of the older generations, it felt like you had like 90% good ideas and then 10% why.
Yeah.
And now it feels like it's like 25% good ideas and 75% why.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make any sense. And that's not like a dunk on the new generation. Like a lot of them look cool still. Just for me in my head, maybe because I'm getting older, I'm just like, why?
I don't know. Pokemon has just always appealed to me, and again, I can't make anyone like the new generations, and I can't deny that some of them are dumb.
Yeah.
Like, but I just feel that each Pokemon generation has good things about it. Like, no Pokemon generation is like overly bad. Especially when you get to like 800 and 900 creatures, and especially because
it's a lot.
There's so many that are in from the old generations now. Like in Sword and Shield, like there's a whole big up to do about not having every Pokemon in that game. And it's like there's 900 some odd Pokemon. They can't. Eventually, they were gonna have to stop putting every single Pokemon in every single game.
That's true. Yeah.
And, there was Sword and Shield to me had such a great mixture of every generation in it that I didn't think there was much to complain about. Like, I guess, but then again, my favorites were all there, like Noctowl and Sandshrew was a bit. So there in
the way they went about it with Sword and Shield is just the fact that they kind of had a really weak excuse for why they didn't put all the Pokemon in the game. If
I can't
they had
deny
been
that.
honest, I think people would have been less upset. But then again, and this isn't really, well, actually this is kind of a dunk on the Pokemon fan community. Pokemon fans are like Star Wars fans. They get upset over everything. And it's true.
I find
and
most
I know
fandoms
like
do that.
somebody's gonna No, but this is something like I have especially like even against something negative like Diz Twitter. I feel like Star Wars fans and Pokemon fans are like so much more vocal about their hate for anything than any other fandom I've seen so far.
That's why I'm not.
And
really
I know
part
someone's
of the
gonna come
fandom.
at me for this, but
I can see that.
I'm too nice, I guess, or happy for the fandom. Like I just like it all. I just give me more Pokemon, period, and I'll play it.
Yeah.
Like I'm easy to please that way.
No, I feel you. Guys, we ask every week on our Instagram some fun things. This week we did Pokemon starters. We wanted to know what you guys chose for your Pokemon starters. So we're gonna go through these, the ones that got submitted this week, and let's see here. Scott, you can help us out since you probably know the names of the starters.
I'm the only one who probably has one of each. I have one of every single generation.
I can tell you all of them up to Gen 6.
So here's my thing. I picked Gen 1 Bulbasaur is actually my favorite. Gen 2,
good choice.
I forgot his name, but I do remember him playing with him.
Totodile.
Yes. At Gen 3 and on, I just picked whatever looked cool to me.
Well, you got Mudkip in Generation 3.
He looks like a little what are those called?
He's based on like a mud skipper, I think.
They're actual animals. I forget what they're called now.
Yeah.
But they look exactly like that, you know, except the fin up in the top. They pretty much look like that. Oh,
I think I know what you're talking about. The axolotls?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes.
Those things are they're like little salamanders with whiskers.
Yup. And I love those. I've always wanted one. So for Gen 3, I was like, yeah, he's the coolest. Gen 4, I love penguins. So had to go with him.
Is awesome. I love
Piplup.
Piplup. It always surprised me that it took them until Gen 4 to make a penguin Pokemon. I was surprised at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It feels like such an obvious move.
Yeah.
Piplup was I think the clear winner in Gen 4.
He's so cool. Gen 5, I don't know, that pig-looking thing looked fun.
Tepig. Like tepid, but pig. Tepig.
And then, let's see, Gen 6, I don't know, the fox wasn't my favorite. That frog-looking thing, I was like, that guy looks like he's wearing a hat.
That's
Froakie is interesting.
Froakie gets cooler when he grows up. Chespin is probably my favorite from that. If I had to say, that's the weakest generation for starters, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. 7, I picked the seal. He just looked cool.
Poplio.
he looked really cool. And then Gen 8, because of Sword and Shield, my roommate played, and that's when I really started like paying attention to Nintendo Directs and Pokemon Directs and stuff. Grookey looks cool. Scorbunny's cool too.
Is cool.
Like he kicks little fire. But Grookey's evolution and the fact that he like plays drums and stuff, I'm like, that's such a cool one. I like that one.
Rillaboom. I do like Rillaboom a lot. I think he gets cooler as he goes.
Let's see who's next here. Spencer, right?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I had trouble drawing on my phone because I have unstable hands, so my circles are messy. Gen 1, you can't beat Charmander in Gen 1, honestly. Like
that's why he's the only one to make it into Sword and Shield.
If you're not evolving up to Charizard and getting that like fire flying duo, you mess up the whole game.
And his shiny's cool.
Yeah,
his shiny's not cool till he grows up. The black Charizard, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Charizard shiny.
When he's Charmander and Charmeleon, he's just like RNG.
Yeah, that's true.
When I went through when I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver again, the first time I picked Cyndaquil, and then the second time around I went and picked Chikorita. And I felt like without Cyndaquil and up to Typhlosion at the end, it just like I felt so overpowered with the Cyndaquil line in Heart Gold and Soul Silver that I can't pick anything else for Gen 2. And I'm sure Scott can back me up on this, but when you play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or just Gold Silver, Heart Gold Soul Silver with Cyndaquil up to Typhlosion, you will have no problems in that game.
He is my favorite. Although you do have problems in Gen 2 with Whitney's Miltank. Whitney is one of the gym leaders. Her Miltank using rollout can go straight to hell. And I think that's something that's haunted a lot of Pokemon players. Whitney's Miltank. That's the only thing in Generation 2 that I remember very vividly. She's like the third gym leader, and she will just literally steamroll Pokemon. But yes, I also
will
agree
destroy you.
That's too funny.
Cyndaquil is my go-to guy. I'll get to mine. But
it's infuriating that they kept Whitney's Miltank in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
It's famous at this point.
I know it is. That doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
In Gen 3, I remember as a kid I picked Torchic, but every time I've played the Hoenn games since then, I've gone with Trico. You know, it's the entire game, the grass one, yeah. The entire game takes place in like a really watery region. It makes sense to have a type starter that is super effective against water types. It makes sense. I had so much trouble with Torchic up to Combuskin and Blaziken when I first played Sapphire.
But he's a firefighting type.
Ever since I've gone with Trico, Grovyle, Sceptile, and I've had very little issues except for the fire type gym. Gen 4, I actually haven't played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum since I had a DS, but I remember having Turtwig up to Crottle and Torterra. I thought it was a fun game. That's all I have.
His
I just
name
like
is
Turtwig. It's
Turtwig.
nostalgic.
Turtwig. Yeah,
Turtwig,
that's his name.
Chimchar, and Piplup.
You back. You back off of Turtwig or Turtwig.
You'll notice, by the way, that I didn't pick any water types. Which, as much as
I just noticed that.
As much as I love Piplup, I just had to go with Turtwig for nostalgia reasons. In Gen 5, I actually did Tepig when I played Black and White, but I love Snivy. Snivy's adorable. You can't
say Snivy? I normally say Snivy. I guess it could be either one.
Really?
Oh, this is the fun thing about Pokemon.
I guess Snivy makes more sense with Ivy, so I guess that's probably more likely what it is, Snivy.
Yeah. That's it. Well, I've always heard people say Snivy too, so that's what I was like, oh, all right. The one time I played X and Y, I went with Fennekin. Fennekin's adorable. Look at that. That's so cute.
It is. It's
How
cute.
can you say that? How can you not say that that's like not the best one? Come on, I wouldn't have gone with Chespin. Are you kidding me?
Oh, Chespin.
Fennekin's adorable.
I can't defend.
No,
Chespin.
I can't defend Chespin. And then for Gen 7 and 8, I didn't know what to choose, so I just skipped it.
Which ones would you choose just by looking at them?
Gen 7 gets the bird, and
Rowlet.
Gen 8, they're... Yeah, thank you, Rowlet. And Gen 8, they're all hideous. But I guess I'll go with...
Grookey's cool.
I'll go with the fire type in the middle.
Yeah, he didn't pick the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just... I love Squirtle, I do, but...
Shannon, I love Shannon. So Shannon put based on nothing except who is cute. Love it. And the funny thing is, you look at her choices. Those are pretty much the cutest ones.
Oh, Rowlet, yeah. I think Rowlet's cutest.
These are the cutest ones. I like it.
I don't know. I think Snivy and Tepig are definitely cuter than Oshawott, but that's just me.
I think
one's that
Oshawott's
one?
a little weird. The Otter in Gen 5.
In Gen
I
5?
think he's a little weird. He's a little weird looking. He looks like a clown.
I definitely think...
Yeah.
I think Tepig is cuter than Oshawott, honestly.
I can see that. Yeah. All right, we got one more. And this one comes from my good friend, Bulbasaur, Chikorita. Who's that, Gen 3?
Torchic.
Torchic? Ah, that's what I thought. He loves turtles, so that doesn't surprise me for Gen 4.
Turtwig.
Gen 5. Hey, he's just like you, Spencer. No water Pokemon.
He's a smart man.
No water Pokemon there. Hey. Thank you guys so much for submitting. And yeah, every week we do some.
Leave up a picture. Leave up a picture so I can go. I didn't.
Yeah,
go.
I'll leave this one here for you.
Okay. Gen 1, I'm technology impaired, so I didn't know how to circle, but I'll just go over it. Gen 1, Bulbasaur. From the very first time I saw him, I was like, oh, dinosaur plant. That's pretty rad.
Same, yeah.
Cyndaquil looks like a little anteater with fire. I picked him. Torchic, I picked for Generation 3. I think Blaziken's pretty rad. Firefighting type.
It's cool.
I picked Piplup for Generation 4. I picked Tepig, who's another firefighting when he grows up into Emboar, for Black and White. Generation 6, I think, is my least favorite. I can't really defend any of them. I picked Chespin because he grows to Chestnut, and he's like got kind of the bulky armor look, but he's also got that weird hedgehog beard. It's weird. Fennekin freak Chestnut, like Dreadnought. Like Dreadnought, but chestnut and put together. Fennekin weirded me out because it's all ear hair. Like if you look, the hair is all coming from her ears, and it only gets bigger when she grows up or he grows up. And Froakie Greninja, I know
she's holding that big staff. It's just like attached to her body.
And then I know people love Greninja. He made it into Smash Brothers, but the whole thing with the scarf.
That's him.
Yeah, the whole thing with the scarf tongue weirded me out a little bit. Gen 7, I picked Rowlet because I love owls, and I thought he grew up really cool. Decidueye is a really great evolution. And Grookey, Eric said, is, I think, the coolest of the Gen 8s.
He just looks so
So
cool.
I did 50% water. I did 50% grass, I mean.
Right,
50%
yeah.
grass. 1 water. Piplup, I think, is the best water starter. And then 2 fire. 3 fire.
Nice.
Almost
nice.
50-50.
Yeah, almost.
I will come to the defense of Squirtle. I'll come to the defense of Squirtle and of Piplup. They're both cool. But just, I can't justify choosing Chespin over Fennekin. I can't. Even just for cuteness sake.
It's just massive ear hair. It's weird.
It's weird. Guys, I wanted to show you some cool things that are coming out for the 25th anniversary Pokemon, and just see what you guys thought. So let's see here. Oh, give me 1 second. I have to go back.
Where, Marty, where?
All right.
Where Marty, where? It's where Doc, where?
Here we go.
You know what? It's 7:30 in the morning. Give me a break.
Oh, I guess.
So the Pokemon Center and Bear Walker premium boards.
Bear Walker.
They're making skateboards. But look at these skateboards. So there's been 2 series already. This is the first series that's come out.
Ooh.
Right? Like, what? These are
I
so
didn't see it.
freaking cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then here's the second series that just recently, if I'm not mistaken, recently came out.
Toxtricity.
Ooh, wow.
Toxtricity made of. That's the only Gen 8 Pokemon I've seen. Toxtricity. That's cool.
Is that the first one?
Yes, the first one is an electric poison type.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a weird
It looks
combination.
they look so cool though. Now, mind you, they're $250.
Yeah.
Hand them out.
You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
As if my girth didn't give me away that I won't be skateboarding anytime soon. But
it's like I don't skateboard. Jilly skateboards, and I'll have to ask her
And as if my
if she knows
my
this brand
vibe
and if they're
person-
worth that much. Because woo, but
and also like as if my vibe and personality didn't give away that I don't skateboard.
yeah.
I don't have that skater vibe.
no, I don't either.
That being
I just think
said-
these are cool, especially the Umbreon. Umbreon's one of my favorite Pokemon, and that one looks
Yeah.
really, really cool.
That being said, this is actually something people don't know a lot. There's a skate park across the street from Disney Sea. Because
You did
right
mention
across
that.
the street from Disney Sea, there's the city of Uriasu has this big sports park, and part of it is this big skate park. And so like I had friends who were skaters who would like follow me to Disney because they were going to the skate park and I was going to Disney. So like we'd be sitting next to each other on the train, they'd be holding their skateboard, and I'd be like all in my Disney stuff, and it'd be like this huge contrast.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people.
had to go in the
A lot of people in the chat are saying, "Oh, that was Jessica." Jessica said, "Bold of them to think of us nerds can skateboard." I think they just want us to buy all the skateboards and put them on a shelf because they know we'll do that. For sure, we'll do that. Let me see. These. Okay, so these are the first official licensed replica Pokeballs.
Ooh.
Dude, these look so cool. They run about $100. There's LED lights, there's sound, and they're made out of oh shoot. They're like die cast.
So if these are actual Pokeball replica, like the first of their kind,
Yeah.
does that mean I can like throw them at my best friend and he'll just get sucked into the Pokeball?
I don't
Probably not.
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know about
recommend
that.
it.
It's funny because my
No,
roommate
that's
asked if you
it's
can
not
throw
worth
these.
$100. It's not worth $100 if you can't chuck it at something. Be like, here, live in this ball.
I don't know. Like I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted. And the only reason why I'm tempted is not because of this one. They're gonna be coming out with more Pokeballs. So this one is not exclusive. This one you guys can find right now on Amazon. I believe Target's also selling them. There's a bunch of websites that are selling this one. This next one is exclusive. There's only, if I'm not mistaken, 5,000 of them made. Oh, they're all numbered, by the way, as well.
Master Ball, I knew it.
Yeah, you got the Master Ball. And this one is only on the Poke Center website. And this one's about 105, 110 if I'm not mistaken.
Gotta pay extra for that exclusivity.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, I gotta say, the other one for being 100 and this one only like $5 or $10 more, not bad.
You're also only paying the extra $5 or $10 so that when you chuck it at someone, you know for sure that they'll get stuck in there.
Hey, sometimes you need to be sure. You need to be sure.
You need that guarantee.
Sometimes. Oh yeah. So these are 25 anniversary Pokemon cards from McDonald's. So these have been coming out with McDonald's Happy Meals. And fun thing, I have about 7 of them to open at the end of the show. So we're gonna be opening up some Pokemon cards. But these are so fun because there's four in a pack, and they're exclusive to McDonald's, which is really, really cool.
They come in this really awesome Pikachu Happy Meal box.
Yeah, they do.
The little Pikachu Happy Meal box where you can put like the little ears on it. It's adorable. I only found it once. I only have 4 of them.
It's so fun. It's so good.
What I have now, they're sold out everywhere.
I've been able to get some, and then my roommates helped me out with some of the with 3 of them here. So we'll see what they get as well. And then
they're not doing this in Japan, and I'm sad.
Oh, they're not?
No, we don't get cool Happy Meal toys. We get Happy Meal toys that are up against like weird Japanese franchises like Detective, and I kid you not, this is a real franchise. Detective Butt is how it's translated. Or like toys that look like the Bullet Train because kids love trains. We don't get cool like Pokemon cards in our Happy Meals.
Oh man.
And there was a whole Sentai around trains.
Yeah, there was. I was just about to mention that, yeah.
Tokyo or whatever, how you say it.
That's so funny.
That is funny because Japan has so many awesome toys.
Yeah,
in its toy stores. You would think to have.
I think part of it is just because collector culture is so insane in this country that if they tried to do something like that, it would not end well, and no kid would get them.
True.
Well, that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Like
us Americans don't care.
So yeah. No. Well, Japanese really don't care either, honestly. Let's be real. But if you think that collector culture is insane in the U.S., like I won't go into it because we don't have time. But if you think collector culture is insane in the U.S., I would love to watch you all move to Japan and watch how crazy people get over Disney stuff or especially anime stuff. Oh my god! Everyone I know who collects anime stuff just.
I'm trying my best, and my roommate knows that I'm trying my best not to start collecting My Hero Academia Pops. It's so hard.
There's so many Pops now.
Jessica says she wants a Shinkansen Happy Meal. You know, they come like every couple of months, so if you're in Japan, there's a good chance that it might be around. It's their filler toy for when they don't have anything else.
Oh my gosh. There's one more thing. One more thing I want to show you guys. And this is happening tonight at 7. Tonight at 7, there is a Pokemon concert.
That's right, Post Malone.
A virtual concert experience featuring Post Malone. Now, I gotta say, one of his songs is already out. And you can find that on the Post Malone YouTube channel. All he did was cover a song from
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Correct.
Hootie and the Blowfish. I only want to be
not
with you.
a bad version of it. I just don't understand why he did it.
It's got me. You would think they would be like, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
I thought he was going to do something like that. I'm hoping he does it tonight. Maybe he does that song tonight. But I was just very confused. I was like, it's not a bad version of it, but I'm just like, Why, though?
I don't know.
But, hey, I'm interested. And you guys can watch that at 7 on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah.
I don't see the logic behind this, though. I really don't.
Who's the one? Who's the other one?
artist,
Katy Perry should be coming out with something Pokemon song, album, I don't know, but something related to Pokemon. She should be also coming out with something. So it should be interesting. Guys, we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we're playing our own version of Who's That Pokemon? So stick around, and we'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Hi everyone, I'm Cosmic Chris Reed, inviting you to join my co-hosts and I every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern on WDW News Today as we chat Disney park memories, food, and Imagineer our own attractions, restaurants, hotels, and more. Share your stories with us in the YouTube chat. Plus, listen to WDWN tunes at the same time to hear some Disney park music paired with the show topics. Cosmic Read Live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on WDW News Today.
Welcome to Deep in the Plus. Each week we take a different movie or TV show from the Disney Plus vault and we tell you the history, the details, we give you our review, and we tell you if it's worth your time. Join us now each and every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern for a new episode, or catch us anytime on youtube.com/WDWNT.
Up everything. It's been J-Pack all along. Who's been pulling every evil string? It's been J-Pack all along. He's unscrupulous, full of ruthlessness that you haven't even noticed, and a pity is. Late to fix anything now that everything has gone wrong. Thanks to J-Pack, naughty J-Pack. It's been J-Pack all along, and I killed the great movie ride. This program and many more are brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Interglobe Society. Support WDWNT to get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, including exclusive post shows for WDW News Tonight and Park Center each week, exclusive programs detailed and ride rehab watches, access to our Discord community, and much more starting at just $2 a month. For more information, go to patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join WIGS and help make this and other shows happen.
Ride Rehab Watches is now a WIGS exclusive show.
Watch new episodes Saturdays at 9 p.m.
Wolf sound.
Hey, welcome back to
There we
Geekly
go.
Kingdom, guys. Today we are celebrating 25 years of Pokemon right here on Geekly Kingdom. I am joined by Spencer right up there. Hello. And you guys know him from WDWNT Plays. We got Scott in the house. Hey, hey. So guys, we are going to be playing... Say it again.
I said, before we go any further, I just want to say that I love our show and the amazing graphics that we have. But whenever we see the Ride Rehab Watches thing, where it like comes exploding out of the TV, it makes me jealous because that is the best graphic we have on this channel. And it's not even a show on this channel; it's a WIGS show.
No, Tyler does some great things, honestly. Tyler did all the animation for our intro. Because I wanted us to lean heavily towards that kingdom part of it, so I thought it would be funny if we had all that.
And we do have a great intro, and everything about our show is fantastic. But just seeing the TV thing is always like,
oh no, it's so good. He did such a good job with that. Guys, we are gonna be playing our own version of a game that I guess I have to say I'm pretty sure you guys have played as well. Especially if you've seen the Pokemon show. We're playing Who's That Pokemon? Get ready.
Who's that Pokemon?
we're gonna get a copyright strike for that so hard.
All right, so this is how the game's gonna go. Because Scott is so good at Pokemon knowledge, he is going to help us out with the Pokemon. But the thing is that I'm gonna show a Pokemon, and we're not gonna guess what that Pokemon is. We're gonna guess what the Pokemon's name is, and pretty much just by looking at it, naming the Pokemon. So, okay, Spencer,
let's go.
If by any chance you know the Pokemon, you can pass. Not a problem. I do not know any of them, so I'm gonna have to give you guys a name. So let's get the, let's see here.
All right.
Let's get the first one out.
All right, Eric, what's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon?
I'm gonna say this is Jannerkeys. Jannerkeys.
Spencer, do you know it?
This is the Pokemon that steals my keys and helps me not find them in the morning.
I actually think that's part of the lore of this Pokemon. Okay, you want me to go, or I can...
Do you know this one, Spencer, or no?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. What do you think it's called? Give it a name.
Keyring thing, all one word.
No. Good guess. This Pokemon is the one people normally refer to when they say that later generations have run out of ideas, and I can't necessarily disagree.
Huh?
This is called Klefki.
No.
Klefki. Yes, it is. K-L-E-F-I. No, K-L-E-F-K-I. K-L-E-F-K-I. Klefki.
This is definitely called Jannerkeys.
No,
it looks like
this is definitely
it looks like
called
janitor's
Keyring.
keys. Like, think back of elementary school when you called the janitor. He had one of those, or she had one of those on the
Pokemon.
Except they had like 55 different keys for all the different rooms, and it would just be like, they were coming because it would just be like jangling around back and forth on it.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's Klefki.
All right.
And known actually as the Dragon Killer because it's a steel type.
What?
Because dragons are weak against steel, I believe, and it's a steel ghost Pokemon. So
and you have to have the key to their hearts.
Or that.
So I have to thank Allison for coming in the chat. Miss Allison's here and says that she.
Oh, hi, Miss Allison.
Jannerkeys.
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 Let's get to the other one. Oh, this guy. Yeah.
I pass on
This
this
is,
one. I know what this is called.
You know
Yeah,
him?
this is, I know. Yeah.
This guy's called Plush.
He's actually a ghost. So, you want to take this one, Spencer?
No, you go for it.
This is the pre-evolution of Chimecho called Chingaling.
Chingaling?
Yes.
These Pokemons.
That was Gen 4. That wasn't even like from the mentally bankrupt part. That's Gen 4.
Oh, this guy.
I know this guy, too. I know this guy.
Okay. This guy's called Icyberg.
No.
Close.
This one's called Stabby Ice. Just look, he's like stabbing out of his front. His name's Stabby Ice. It just is.
And maybe if that's what you want to nickname him, but no, that's not his name.
Scott, what's his real name?
His actual name is, you were closest, it's Bergmite.
Oh!
Berg. Bergmite. Bergmite. Evolves into Avalug, which I actually use.
Is he
in
an
Sword and
avalanche?
Shield. It's basically a giant iceberg, yeah.
I like Stabby Ice.
This one's weird. This one
I'm out on this one too.
Okay. This
is Gen
one's
4,
called this one's called Palm Fan.
Close.
Palm Fan. Cause it's one of those palm.
He's in the
It's
same,
a palm tree that you just fan yourself with.
He's in the same kind of sound. His name is Wormadam.
What?
I thought it was Wormadon. Is it Wormadam or Wormadam?
Either way.
Wormadam, probably.
Either way, let's be
You're
honest.
probably right, Scott.
What?
You're probably right.
Oh.
Oh, this guy. These two? These are, this is, Gear Twins. These are Gear Twins. Look at them.
Okay, no.
It looks like they just finished like being in a fight with each other. Like that's why one of their eyes is X'd out on both of them, is because they just been hitting each other with their little gear teeth.
They were shocked.
This is not one of my favorite Pokemon. I think this is XY generation, maybe? Or maybe the black and white generation. Its name is actually Clink.
Someone just said that on the chat.
Clink. And it evolves into Clinkalink. And then Clinkalang. Which just gets more gears added to it. So yeah, this one's not a great one.
And I have to thank some people in the chat really quickly, because first of all, I've got to thank Shornforce for coming up with some funny names here.
Oh, what is Shornforce saying? I haven't been wanting to look at the chat since I don't know the Pokemon names, just in case they're guessing.
Yeah, they're guessing. Yeah, they're guessing. Don't look at the chat.
Well, some of them are funny. Like Penguin Project said that the key one was Keychainy, which is good.
Yes.
And Shornforce called Bergmite. He says it's Edgar Bergmite. And then I gotta thank Jessica in the chat for calling the gear one Progress Chan.
Yes! Oh man, I didn't think about that.
I'm sad that I didn't think of that.
This is Gen 7, so you
This
guys
one?
probably...
This one's Sandoom.
Ooh, good name.
Sandoom.
Because he's not a sandcastle yet. That's his evolutionary form. So this one's just Sandoom.
You're actually 100% correct on that.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Stop.
No.
I didn't even get to guess.
No, not on the name. He's not correct on the name.
Oh.
Oh.
He's correct on the evolution. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, it's hard to come up with a funny name for this. I'll call him Epcot Construction Site.
Well, he is a ground ghost type, so
Did I just pick a bunch of ghosts?
you picked a lot of ghosts. This is
Oh
a
my
ground
gosh.
ghost type. His name is Sandygast,
Sandygast.
What?
and his evolution is Palisand, which is a giant sandcastle.
Pile of sand.
Palisand,
Palis-
yes.
I love it.
So, I love this guy. I used him in black and white,
Oh,
and I used
Oh,
him
God.
again in Shield. I love him.
this guy is
Volcanitung. I don't know.
Volcanitung. He's like an anteater.
Yes, he is.
He's
He's an anteater volcano. That's just such a weird dichotomy.
Oh, he's not an anteater. He's a lava eater. Lava eater.
Leviathan.
No, you were closer the first time.
Lava eater.
His name. He actually eats. There's a bug steel type named Durant that he eats, and they mention it in his Pokedex. That the reason he's a fire type is fire melts steel, so he literally melts these steel ants down and eats them. This is Heatmore.
Heatmore?
Heatmore.
Okay.
Yeah, like eat more
Wow.
with the H.
Wow, how much more mentally bankrupt can you go with this name?
Oh, I like
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Heatmore.
He eats steel. Okay, so he eats more. Okay,
He's
put an H in there.
the heat miser.
Done.
I like Heatmore.
Oh, this guy's nightmare fuel.
Oh God.
And that's his name. I wasn't saying that he is nightmare fuel. That is his name.
Oh,
Oh, that's your name for him.
you have to like put some weird Pokemon like pronunciation twist on it, like Nightmare Fuel or something like that. I don't know.
Natty fuel.
That
Natty
was just an
fuel.
accent. That wasn't even like a different pronunciation. I just went into some weird
You
accent.
did. I'm thinking something like Wizard of Oz or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. You know, like the creepy trees in those two movies.
Well, it's another ghost type, so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Okay. You just gave me inspiration. I'll call him Creep-a-Tree.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's like
That sounds like a
Xurkitree, which is-
Pokemon name.
Actually, Xurkitree is a real Pokemon.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
spelled with an X. Like
Xurkitree.
circuitry
Let me
with
guess.
an X.
Electric type that looks like
Yes.
circuitry.
Yes, it is. But this is actually Trevenant.
What?
I don't. If you give me a second on Bulbapedia, I can look up what Trevenant, how they got that name. But I have no idea.
No, actually, Scott, you good. We're just gonna move on. That's a real
Okay.
bad name for this guy.
Trevenant.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good name.
This one. So this one's obviously it's a jack-o'-lantern with a candle in it, but the candle's one of those oversized candles because that's the only one that my grandma had because she's Catholic. So that's the one that we put inside the jack-o'-lantern. So this one is. This one is.
It's about your 10th ghost type, so.
Hold on. I have one for this. It's a
You
little
got one,
wordy,
go.
but hear me out. It's Nick Cicero's emo phase college girlfriend.
What?
Nick, I love you. You know that I do.
Oh my gosh. This one is this one's
The thing is, I know
double
someone who is kind of.
This is. This
double
one you're not
double
going to believe.
toil and trouble. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm mad
this
at
No,
this.
wait, no. So instead of a jack-o'-lantern, this is Jill-o'-lantern.
Jill-o'-lantern. Hey, this one has like Jill's haircut too. Jilly's haircut.
Yeah, it does actually.
Like if she had her long hair again.
Yeah.
We gotta show her this one. Scott, which one's this one called?
This one is called Pumpkaboo.
Oh,
Huh?
that's a good one.
Pumpkaboo.
I like that one actually. Not gonna fight that.
I like Shornforce's suggestion in the chat of Poltergord. That one's good.
Oh, it's just... Wait, Pumpkaboo might be the pre-evolution. He might be right. Hold
Oh,
on.
Oh. Never mind. I thought that was like a really good made-up name. I was giving him credit for that.
no credit for you though. Oh,
I know this one. I gotta pass.
Gorgeist. It was Gorgeist.
this is Gorgeist?
Yeah, as in gourd and poltergeist. Gorgeist.
Oh, okay. Pumpkaboo just sounds like a cuter name.
That's for the baby one.
Oh man,
Oh yeah, Spencer should know this one.
this guy's Schnoz.
Schnoz.
Schnoz, and that's what he says when he comes out of his Pokeball. Schnoz.
Schnoz. I had to look up the name just to make sure I got this right, because I was thinking of the original evolution's name. This is the Can I say what it is now, I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is.
So this is the evolution of Nosepass, which on its own has like its own huge snoz. But
Nosepass?
this one's called Probopass.
No, this one's
which
Schnoz.
is disturbing. He's got nose hair growing out of the giant nose on his face.
I guess. Meh. I want to get to the one. There's one that I already know a name. I'm gonna say the name. I already have it, but this one. Kind of looks like a rabbit. Kind of looks like a rabbit, like a bunny, but like in an icicle. Or in like. So.
I defer to Wolf on this one.
This one's gonna be called. Cold hair.
No, it's not an ice type. It's actually a fairy rock type.
Are you kidding me?
It's called Carbink.
Wow. So wait, is that like diamond then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Carbink.
Makes sense now. Okay. The name doesn't make sense. But
I can't believe I messed up Gorgeist. I almost had a perfect record.
this guy right here. We're gonna end with this one. This one's called Lumberjack.
Spencer, do you know this one?
I think I'm thinking of his evolution, because for some reason I think it's not Girder, because Girder holds a girder.
That's the second one of this line. Yeah.
Yeah. I think his name. I think his actual name is Timber, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Timber.
it is?
Yeah.
Timber.
It's Timber.
I
Timburr.
was about to say that one looks good.
I like
Alright.
You could
Conkeldurr.
Yeah. And if you put Tin at the end, his name is Tim Burton, and he'll start making Coraline movie in the. He'll start making like weird claymation movies in the game.
Stop! Oh my gosh. Well, guys, thank you for playing.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh my gosh. So, oh man, that was inspired by my roommate. She likes to just make up names for Pokemon because she doesn't know them all. She started like getting to know them. Like she knows a lot now, you know, kind of thing. But she's really into Pokemon Go, and now that they're like more generations and more generations are coming out in Pokemon Go. But it's always fun when she just like names them. So we are going to open up some Pokemon cards. What? All right, so I have 7 packs here. We're gonna see what we get. We're gonna see what we get here.
I think you get one holographic one each pack. So let's.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's see here. And if I'm not mistaken, if I open them like this, they should be upside down. Yeah. So this is how we're gonna show them. All right.
All right. And it's all starters and Pikachu. So that's what you can get. You can
Oh,
get
yeah.
each starter and Pikachu.
All right. So let's see, guys. Score Bunny.
Score Bunny.
Nice. That one's a cool one.
Poplio.
Hey. Grookey.
Branch.
So this one should be the holographic, which is why I did
Should
these
be
backwards.
Ooh, Litten.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
nice.
That's a cool looking one.
That's
Nice
cool.
holographic.
Some nice artwork.
Right? That's a cool one. I'm going to put the holographics over here so we can see them all later.
So, Wolf, at your school, they banned Pokemon cards too, didn't they?
Say that again?
Did they ban Pokemon cards at your school too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hey, we got
a
a non-holographic.
Litten, non-holographic Litten.
This was a
Another
double.
Poplio.
Okay, so I'm going to put that over there. This is a double.
Another Poplio. A Froakie.
Nice. And then...
Uh,
Hey!
Ooh, Charmander.
Hey.
Nice.
Charmander. And he's shiny.
That's a good pull.
Let's see here. Ooh, trying to get in frame. Boop.
There we go.
We got that one
Another
already,
Litten.
so this one's going to the double pile.
Another Litten. Yeah.
Squirtle,
Squirtle.
nice. I like that. Another Grookey. And hey, Chikorita.
Chikorita.
Nice.
I like that there's all new art for these.
Yeah, they look really cool.
Yeah, these look awesome.
All right. Hey.
Turtwig.
Turtwig.
Chespin.
That's that little dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu. Got the
Pikachu.
meal time.
There we go.
Nice. And holographic. Hey.
Oh, holographic.
Piplup.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm on board with
You haven't gotten any double holographics. That's really cool.
No double holographics. That's true.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, this one. My roommate got a Happy Meal, and she said I can open them today, but this was like 3 days ago. So let's see what she would have gotten. She would have opened this pack. She would have gotten this. Let's see here. Nice.
Oshawott.
Oshawott.
That guy's a new one. Bam, Squirtle.
Another Squirtle.
Did we get a Squirtle already?
Yeah, we
we
got a
did.
Squirtle.
Yeah.
Another Grookey.
Another Grookey. He's the loser so far.
And oh,
Fennekin.
nice.
Ear hair.
Scott.
All right, guys, we got two more left. Two more left.
Don't be mean about Fennekin's ear hair.
Here we go. Torchic.
Oh, Torchic.
Torchic.
This one's a cute one.
Good art.
Yeah. Another
Chespin, we got him.
Chespin.
I don't think we got
Trico.
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 No, he's new.
Yeah.
He's new.
And then the Hollow. We're looking for that Pikachu, guys. Oh, Score Bunny. He looks cool.
Bunny, yeah.
I like this
Yeah.
one.
Cool hollow.
All right, is Pikachu in here? Oh,
Focus camera.
there we go.
Hey, I'm magical.
Let's see. Come on, Pikachu. Come on. All right, ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Another Turtwig.
another one. Oh, another
Another
one.
Chespin. A regular Piplup. You don't have the regular Piplup.
Not a regular one, right? Okay, so this guy goes
Yeah.
over here. And
And
oh, poof! Oh, Churchim.
Chimchar.
hey,
Chimchar.
still not a
Chimchar.
joke though. You got
Nice.
all unique hollows.
Yeah, all unique
Yeah,
hollows.
yeah.
Really fun ones too.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got,
those
I
are
would
good.
think, majority of the set between your holographics and your
Yeah, and the non-hollows.
hologram. I think you've got most of the set. And you've
And
got
this
almost
guy
all
was
the
Score
fire
Bunny.
starters. You got almost all the fire starters. You have over 50.
Yeah, right? We got a lot
You
of
just
them.
need
Cyndaquil.
you need Cyndaquil.
And one other. Who?
Torchic.
Cyndaquil and Torchic, that's right.
So those were those, and then we got Squirtle. Not gonna lie, I kind of want a regular Charmander. So my friend got me Alfonso. You guys saw him on the show last week. My friend Alfonso got me a regular Bulbasaur, and then now I have a Squirtle,
Cool.
and
you have
now
Charmander.
a Pikachu as well, and then yeah, a holographic Charmander. All right, that was fun, guys.
Good pulls. Good
Yeah.
pulls.
Well, guys, we want to say thank you so much for joining us today. We had lots of fun, and don't forget, there's a whole bunch of stuff that are coming out tonight for Pokemon. Don't forget about that concert that you guys can see with Post Malone. And just throughout the year, there's going to be a whole lot of other stuff that are going to be coming out. Let us know in the comments down below your favorite Pokemon memory. I would love to be able to hear that and read it. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We're on Instagram. You guys can follow us there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification right here on WDWNT Entertainment Channel and our sister channel, Universal Parks News Today and WDW News Today as well on YouTube. You guys can find out a bunch of stuff, bunch of cool information, news. We got a bunch of shows that you guys can enjoy, so don't forget about all of that. Spencer, I want to say thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Whoop.
Had fun. I love talking about Pokemon. That was a good time.
That was.
Yes.
And Scott, thank you, man, so much. It's good to see you. Not that one.
Good to be back. Good to be back. Always happy to talk about Pokemon. We didn't even get into what Pokemon theme park things we'd like.
Oh my
So
gosh, no.
We need to get into that next time. I'm always
Yeah.
down for more Pokemon.
Definitely.
It's good to have you on the show. I like having guests. It's always fun to have people who like come and add to the conversation.
Definitely.
You know. So thank you for coming on, Scott.
Yeah,
It was a lot
man.
of fun.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Spencer.
We appreciate you. You guys, we'll see you guys next week. Till then, be good, Pokemon trainers.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Woo!